happening? What's happening? What's happening, everybody? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Trying to get myself together. Too far. There you go. Get myself together. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. I'd like to welcome y'all to the overnight price action for October 12th, 2022. Yeah. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, I'd like to say welcome. If this is not your first time tuning in, you pull up every single day with your boy. I like to say welcome and thank you. As y'all see Spidey hanging out back there. What's up, Spidey? You know what I'm saying? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If y'all don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day. I get on here every day, man. I show up faithfully. And all I need is one. Show up faithfully so we can talk about this price action, so we can figure out what a full-time trader would do in any situation. Am I a full-time trader? Yes, I am a full-time trader. Am I the best? No, I'm not. Am I the worst? No, I'm not. Am I a mentor? No, I'm not. Am I a guru? No, I'm not. I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, man, who learned how to do something that has changed my life. And I said, you know what? I'm going to share it with everybody that I meet, even people in person. I be talking to people on the street about this stock market stuff, man, because I want everybody in the world to at least dip their pinky toe. I know that's my pinky finger, but dip their pinky toe into this stock market. You don't have to be a day trader. You don't have to be an options trader. You can just be a long-term investor, but learn how to read this price action. And it's a invaluable, if that's the word I want to use, tool to have in your back utility belt so you can pull it out whenever you need it. And I do it all for the free 99. Only thing I actually do is hit the like button. Press the like button wherever it is on your beautiful screen. And that's all I ask you to do. Let's go see who's in the chat. Who's in the chat? Tanya's in the chat. Good morning, Tanya. How are you? Cool it now. Ooh, watch out. What's up, Cool it? What's going on, Father of Legends? Good morning. Here to learn and share. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. What's up, Valdez? What's going on? What's going on, Mendez? Still don't got a new picture, but hello, Anna. Hello, Elsa. Good morning, Queen. They're still walking away from us. Yes, they are. What's going on, Rodney Gilmore? Have I seen her name before? I don't remember. If this ain't your first time pulling up, I jalapies. But if it is your first time pulling up, welcome. Spidey says hello. Aloysius. Hello, Aloysius. Hello, Aloysius' mom. Hey, Aloysius, don't do that. Your mom is watching. What's up, Aloysius' mom? What's going on, Angela T. Baker? What's going on, Zay? No, Zay, it's Black Spider. It's Black Spider, Zay. You spelled spider wrong. Rhonda Green, what's going on? What's going on, Seawalk? I don't really understand how much Seawalk. What's up, Seawalk? Yes, I jalapies. Hey, man. I see a few more numbers than I see names, but them all the names that I see, so that's all we're going to shout out. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Since we're on Al Gore's internet, let's go see what's going on with the numberations. We had PPI numbers today. It was PPI data for anybody who don't know how to use econoday.com. You're pulling up for the first time. Econoday.com is the site that I love to use to get my economic data. When you come to econoday.com, you click on View Full Calendar. As you saw that I did, this button right over here. Click on View Full Calendar, and it'll take you to the week at 1 week at a time and show you all the economic data that's going on for that week. Today we had PPI numbers, some other stuff that blah 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 blah, and later on today we got FOMC minutes from their last meeting. If it before the event happens, like CPI, it says consensus. After the event happens, it says reports. Either button that you click on, it takes you to the same page. The only difference is when it says report, they have a column out to the far right over here that says actual. And as you see, The headline inflation data for the PPI is higher than expected. The month over month is at the top of the consensus range because they expected 0.2 and we got 0.4. It's at the top of the consensus range. Year over year, they expected 8.4. We got 8.5. It's outside the consensus range, right? The core came in line. The core came in line, and year over year, it came in better than expected. So I'm assuming that the market is going to, that's a mixed bag, right? Core is what the Fed watch. Headline lets you know everything that's affecting your pocket also, like food and gas and stuff like that. That affects your pocket. Remember last night? Okay, coming on full screen. Remember last night when I shared the thing that the video that Dustin had when he was showing how he had the statistical data about like looking back to see the food that's out of stock that's on the shelves and how much the companies are advertising to do sales and stuff like that, right? This stuff right here play a big part in that. This right here is how much it costs the companies to make the stuff that we buy. This is the PPI, the what is it? Producer price index. Yeah, producer price. Yes, producer price index. I think that's what. Yes, the producer price index. Right. This is what it's costing them. So back in September, this data is from. Yes, back in September, it cost them more to make it. Right. So that means in this time frame where we're in now, the stuff is going to be actually costing us more money to buy it. They're not going to be doing sales like how Dustin was like. They're not doing sales because it's costing them more to make it. They got less stuff that's on the shelves. So the price of your food and stuff is more than likely not going to go down. Right. This is what this headline information that includes the stuff that we pay for out of our pocket that we got to live with every day. Where it says X energy, right? X energy and food. This is what the Fed track. The Fed don't care how much you're paying for it. Long as the core inflation is going down, they're happy. Just remember that. Okay. You can also get the same information on forexfactory.com. It's another site, the exact same information. You type in Forex, like, trading Forex Factory, one word, forexfactory.com. And then you go to forexfactory.com, and all the difference is it's in one whole column. And on Forex Factory, you can pick the date range you want. You can go out like a full month, I think. I've gone out a full month. But if you just select this 1 week, hit apply, boom, there's all the information right there. And I keep mine filtered out to only show me the US dollar. If you trade Forex, you can look at all the other currencies, or if you want to look at the world currencies also, if you want to keep up with that, just select everything and it show you everything that affects the currencies all around the world. I only want to see the US dollar because I don't trade Forex. I only trade US futures and US S&P 500. That's the only thing I trade. Okay, now that we've done that, that is out of the way. Let's go see what Spilene doing. Y'all, hey, my baby on here. What's up, baby? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, let's go see what Spilene doing. Y'all sing it with me. Spilene, where you at, baby? Here I go. Hey, there she go. Hey, how you, Spilene? What you doing on an hourly chart? Why is Spilene on an hourly? This ain't even Spilene. This is the ES. I must have been looking at the ES last night on here. Oh, I remember what I was trying to get the thing to save. Is anybody else having issues with their coming on full screen again? Anybody else having issues with their trading view not saving? Like, remember yesterday when I was adjusting my lines and I would save it, and when I close it out or go to a new chart and come back, the lines be like where they were before I moved them. Is anybody else having issues with that, or is it just me? Is it just me? Let me see. Oh, this thing got a mean little delay on it. It say delayed. I just realized it's like a 10-minute delay because this hourly candle just popped on and it's 9:10. So it's like a 10. If you trying to trade, day trade off of Trading View, and you got a little D next to the thing that you trying to trade, just know you trading 10 minutes behind. You getting clippity clapped. Okay, Trading View been tripping. Okay, it ain't just me. I appreciate. Make sure I even saved. I don't know if I don't know how to do that. It auto saves by itself, but I even saved. I hit Control S, right? I hit Control S and it didn't. Man, cool it, get off my live. Interrupting me. Be quiet when grown people are talking. Hey, let me go back today. We got to give Spilene her correct introduction, man. We got to give Spilene her correct introduction. We moved down a little bit. Look like we about to have a little slight gap down. But we got to give Spilene her correct introduction. Sing it with me. Spilene, where you at, baby? Here I go. There she go. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad that you came through. Hey, looking like we about to get a slight, very slight. No. That's a gap up. That's just pretty much in line. We pretty much in line. It's right there at the same spot. So the pre is on top of the post. So we pretty much in line where we closed at yesterday, right? Neither up nor down. Pretty much in line. Close enough for government work. Let's okay. Here we go. Looking at what we did overnight. I see we still in the same dealing range. As you see, we on the news candle, we came down and took, let me put it on MES so I can see all of my lines. Okay, there you go. So on the news candle, we came down and took, I know I didn't put the line there because the midnight line was in that same spot. If you notice where I got this red sell side liquidity line right here on the ES chart, you look at the MES chart, the midnight line was right there in the same spot. So I was like, okay, it's sell side liquidity right there. I'm not going to put two lines there and have it looking all jumbled up. As Lex would say, I don't want no low vibrational charts. Shout out Zay, clean charts. It's 2022, clean charts. Hey, so overnight, as y'all last night, I was eyeballing where we closed at and saw how we was trading. And so I had an upside target of filling this hourly fair value gap right here. I had a big old hourly fair value gap pasted on there last night. I had a few things on there. I had a big hourly fair value gap filled in right here. We're gonna go back. Since I said I was going to try to be more detailed about the price action, you know what I'm saying, for like to kind of make it useful or helpful for people. So I'm going to try to be more detailed about what I saw with the price action. Since it's an overnight price action, what's the name of it? Overnight price action, right? So I'm going to be a little bit more detailed with it. So, overnight we closed. Yesterday we closed on the 1600 candle. We closed here at 3600, right? And then we dilly-dallied throughout the Asian. Now the dealing range that we were dealing with, we're in that same dealing range right now, right? And if you don't understand why I'm saying we're in that same dealing range, is because we have not run any external sell side liquidity since we went outside of it yesterday on this 1600 candle, right? The external sell side liquidity yesterday was resting right here at this 35.80.25, right? And then at the end of the day yesterday we came down and took out on the 1600 candle. We came down, took out that external sell side liquidity and wicked up. Boom, right there. Good indication it was a stop run. Boom. We did a stop run right there. Boom. Right. So we took out that external sell side liquidity and then we wicked up, stop run. So since we had a stop run there on external sell side liquidity, right, my attention was taken to a premium PDA, right? I'm looking for a premium PDA that I want price to attack, right? I want price to attack or draw towards a premium PDA, right? So looking at the hourly chart, right? The this hourly fair value gap engulfs some of the discount and some of the premium, right? So I was looking forward to at least fill this hourly thing. That was my target because it was engulfing both. So I was like, okay, if we at least get back to equilibrium, you know what I'm saying, I can trust that we will go up and fill this, since this hourly fair value gap encompasses both inside the discount and the premium, right? So drop down to a 15-minute chart, right? Down to a 15-minute chart, looking at what we got going on. So on the 15-minute chart, right, we got a 15-minute order block right here at the top of the get out of the way, at the top of the fair value gap. We got a 15-minute. Let me color these the right thing so I don't be going. Y'all know my OCD is not gonna let me have these things on here the wrong color, right? So we got a Jesus, give me strength. Come on. Got a 15-minute order block right there. So this is a bearish order block. For anybody who need me to call it the right name, I don't have order block set inside here, so I got to change it. My order blocks have a dark orange line, solid orange line around the time frame color, right? So drop to the 15-minute. I see a 15-minute order block just north of the 60-minute fair value gap, right? So that further confirms that this 60-minute fair value gap is the target that I want, right? Don't have a guarantee it's going to get to this order block. Hindsight shows that it did, but that was my target because we ran sell side, wicked up off of it, right? Ran sell side, wicked up off of it, and then started to consolidate here, right close to equilibrium. Like we started making our way back to equilibrium, right? So that was my target. I don't trade during the Asian. Every now and then I might try to sneak in and try to hold something through the London, but I don't trade it. I just watch the Asian. You can ask my sweetie. I just sit back here and watch the candles tick while I'm watching YouTube videos. Sometimes I just fall asleep in the chair. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll be sitting in the chair. I wish y'all could see me. Let me see if y'all can see me right now. I turn to the side like that. Y'all can't see my feet. I put my feet. I got a dresser. I got a dresser over here. I put my feet up like this right here, and I'll be sitting here. I'll be sitting like this, looking at my monitor. I'll be looking at the monitor like this right here, and I have my mouse there so I can move it around, move my mouse around. Then let me put the screen back up so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I move the mouse around like this, do this, whatever. Might pop up. I might be looking at a YouTube video. Then if I'm looking at YouTube, I'll sit it to the side so I can watch so I get out of the way chart. I can sit it to the side. I can watch the price move. You know what I'm saying? I just be sitting here like do. That's how I be kicked back. I be laid back, man. I know y'all probably don't care, but that's what I want to share. If y'all don't like it, hey, cool it. If you don't like it, you feel me? Hey, but like I was saying, so that was my target. The top of this fair value gap. We have a order block in the premium. So for anybody who don't understand why I was targeting this, the reason why I was targeting this is because looking at the price action, right? I'm looking for premium PDAs, right? PD arrays. I don't know, PD arrays, PDAs is less syllables. I just like to say PDAs, right? So we were in a discount, we ran sell side, right? And so now I'm looking to, and then also I noticed we had a 15-minute order block down here below price. So we got a 15-minute order block below price in the discount, right? So I'm looking for a premium PDAs. We got a 15-minute bearish order block in the premium, 15-minute bullish order block in the discount. 60-minute fair value gap that encompasses both premium and discount. We got a liquidity void in the form of this sell side imbalance. We consolidated a little bit. Then we got 1, 2, 3 bearish candles in a row with no buy-in. So we got like a 15-minute liquidity void encompassed inside this hourly fair value gap, right? So the top of this liquidity void is where? In the premium, right? This further solidifies that I want this, the top of this fair value gap, to be my target, right? So I'm looking to take an entry right after a confirmation move, right? After a confirmation move, I'm looking to take my entry after confirmation move. So I don't trade during this time, during the Asian, right? So when I woke up with the old man bladder, I didn't get up until after 4. The move had already happened. I had already missed it right there. So I came in, I marked my 3 o'clock time, I marked my midnight time. Where is my midnight line? Where did my midnight line go? Did I delete my midnight line? Oh man, when did I delete my midnight line? It was there. It was right here. Oh no, it's still there. This what's the name just there? See there, y'all? It's right there. My midnight line right there. There it is. Okay, so I set my midnight line. I set my 3 o'clock, my London line, and I immediately went back to sleep because the move had happened. Now let's inspect the move, right? So, like I said, we ran sales out. We consolidated in the Asian right here, right? This right here, boom. This was like your first indication that the market was ready to move up, right? Why do I say that? Because we're consolidating here. We came down, you know what I'm saying? We wicked below the consolidation, taking out sell side liquidity, whatever little bit of sell side was in here, came down probably to some lower time frame PDA or ran some lower time frame liquidity or something. I ain't going down that low to watch it, right? And then it took off a violent move, right? Boom, breaking structure. We had a breaking structure here, breaking structure there, right? Once we had the breaking structure, we came back down again, right? But we didn't go below this low because this low right here, it ran some stops somewhere, but we didn't go below that low. Consolidated some more, you know, pushed up and then took off. Pang-ow! Went into the premium, right? We went into the premium, breaking structure, fair value gap, came back into a discount PDA. This fair value gap right there. You got a 15-minute fair value gap, right? We already know hindsight. This is gone. Y'all take that off, right? So we got, I should have left that on there. I should have left it. I should have just resized it. Tim, think forward, Tim. Okay, so breaking market structure, 15-minute fair value gap right here, breaking market structure here, breaking market structure there, right? So we had 2 breaks in market structure, right? So we went up, breaking market structure here, breaking market structure there. Let me mark those 2 so people can get a good understanding of what I'm saying. Stretch this line out. Templates. Man, I don't have anything inside my Ninja Trader. I got everything inside my I got a bunch of stuff. Let's use box bottom. We'll do that. That's a thick red line. Okay, we'll use box bottom. All right, breaking market structure there. Breaking market structure here. All right, market getting ready to open in 6 minutes. We're going to hide this equilibrium line real quick while we talking so that we can see what's going on. Remember, the equilibrium line is right below this breaking market structure line. Just for visibility's sake, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put it back. I don't even know where the line was. Now I got to find it. There it is right there. Okay. So violent move up, right? That's the market tipping its hand that it wants to go up, right? It wants to go up, right? So violent move up. We got all the way into a premium. Probably touch some kind of lower time frame PDA or something because it wicked down off of it, right? Wicked down off of it, and then we came back down to this time right here to this breaking structure right there, right? Pushed back up into a premium a little bit, right? Came back down to this breaking market structure right there. Pang-ow! Got the pang-ow. Target hit. My target was hit without me. So the move happened just after midnight, and the entry would have been either on the 1245 candle or the 115 candle. Those were the entries for the trade that I was stalking for the London session, but it happened without me beforehand. So here we go again. It gave another move here. I ain't gonna hold you. If after seeing this move here and coming down and breaking this structure right here, I wouldn't have taken this back long. Looking at this move here with this breaking structure, no, I wouldn't have, because we didn't close below this right here. This we didn't close below this wick, so I was gonna say I would have been trying to look short over here, but off of this run there, I wouldn't have been trying to look short because this swing low here, none of these candles closed below this swing low right here, so that wouldn't have enticed me to be looking for a short over here on this side. Hindsight shows that once we got back up here, this was a liquidity run right here, because we came back up and didn't take that high back out. We see how we wicked off of it and we came back up and we didn't take that high back out. That right there could have been a telltale sign of, okay, we about to go back down at some point. And if that wasn't your telltale sign, if you don't want to use that as any type of confirmation or anything like that, we got a closure below this breaking market structure right here. We got we don't have a closure over here. This is like melting down. We got a closure below this breaking market structure right there. There you go, right there. So if this wasn't confirmation for you right there, once we started melting down and got a closure below this breaking market structure right there, that could have been a sign to wait for your entry. You know, it would have been, you would have had to look on a lower time frame to get an entry off that. Let's see what you would have been looking for. We got a closure below this on the 5 minute right here, came down to the discount, pushed back up to the premium, took out this high right there, pushed back down, pushed up. We just set equal highs right here. This on the 5 minute time frame. We got some equal highs up here. So I don't know. Price might push back up at that. Just looking at that. We got some liquidity up here. Price may be pushing back up, looking for that stuff. We shall see. We shall see. But I'm not seeing anything I would have been comfortable with taking on the 5 minute off of this move over here. I'm not seeing anything that I would have been comfortable taking. I can see some stuff, you know what I'm saying? I see like a it bounced off an order block here and pushed down. This right here took out some buy side liquidity and then sold off. So that could have been a decent trade, taking out that buy side liquidity, but that's right at the news. So, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been personally trying to take no trade right here, taking out this buy side, because that's right at the news right there. So that's a review of the overnight price action. Hopefully I was able to add a little detail to it. I explained what I was watching overnight getting ready to go into the London. The market is open. The market is open. The market is open. If you got to go trade, please trade safely. Sorry, I didn't get opportunity to share what I'm looking for the morning, but this is the overnight price action. Hey, hit the like button on the way out the door if you got to go trade safely. And I'll see y'all tonight. Timothy is not going to school again today. The coach sent out a message saying that about 11 of the football players are showing flu-like symptoms. And if your child is ill, please keep him away because we can't afford to have any other players being sick. If they have 11 players sick right now, they're not going to be able to play any football games. Their team is very small. They don't have many players. They got enough to make up a full offense and a full defense and have a couple other players on the side. When they be standing on the sideline, it be looking so pitiful. Like the other team have about 40 people on the sideline, and they have probably about 15, 16 people on the sideline. It'd be pitiful. But anyway, man, so we're going to do it at 6:30. We're going to do it at 6:30 tonight. We're pushing down into this 15-minute order block. We pushing down into that 15-minute order block. Let's see if we if the order block push us back up to a premium, or if we come down here and run this external sell side. Overnight we got up to this 15-minute order block, and then we came back down. We got relative equal highs on the 15-minute in the premium up here. We got a nice runaway to the downside right here on the 15-minute, a little liquidity void situation. Let's see what it looked like on the 60. So on the 60, we're working on a fair value gap. We don't have it yet because this candle isn't closed. So we're working on a fair value gap. We're pushing down deep into that order block. Let's see if we continue to come down to get this external sell side. Let's see if we come down to get this external sell side, or if we're in the discount. We're in the discount right now. So being in the discount, let me mark my 930 line. Let me mark my 930 line. We pushing. We pushing to the downside. Open at 3604. Okay. All right. Okay, so we pushing. Looking like all eyes on that sell side. That's what it's looking like. Looking like all eyes on that sell side. But let's see. We're still in the same dealing range, right? We're still in the same dealing range. Now, mind you, that a lot of times with the dealing range, the algos will work in a dealing range within a dealing range. All right, let me move these breaking market structure lines. Get out of there. Don't need you no more. Right? It will work inside a dealing range, sometimes. So you got it. That's one thing you got to watch. And if the algos decide, hey, I want to work in a dealing range within a dealing range, right? Since we're getting so close to this low here, this could just be a stop run somewhere to take it back up to the real premium. Or you got to watch now. It could be, you come up and then this right there where the white line is. Let me copy this. What is that right there? Let's just say 35.97, 75. 35.97, 75. Today at 9:30. Okay, so right there, this would be the discount and premium for the bottom half of this, right? Not saying that that's what it's going to do. The way we're wicking up off of this right here, that looks like some type of stop run, some type of liquidity run, some type of stop run. Let's drop lower to see what that. Let's go higher first. Let's go higher first. It's a long wick there. Okay, let's go. It's a long wick there, same spot on the 4 hour. So let's go lower now. What were we on? We was on 60 minutes. No, we was on 15 minutes the first time. 5 minutes. Okay, so on the 5 minute, we went below these equal lows right there. So that's potentially was a stop run below those equal lows right there. We had smooth equal lows there below this order block. So we pushed down through there. I can get this order block off of there now. Out of there. Right? Went down through that order block and got below those equal lows right there. Right? And wicked up off of it very hard. Came up and then pushed all the way up. So that was a stop run right there. Since that was a stop run, right? I'm going to pretty much ignore this little. Well, you can still leave it there if you want to. If you want to, because you can look at it as, okay, we're in a premium and discount in the bottom part of this area here. We're in a premium and discount for the bottom part. But since we had a massive stop run right there, I wouldn't be expecting us to break lower than that low. If we do break lower than this low right here, then all eyes again on this external sell side, right? This external sell side. But since we wicked up off of it like that right there, right now in my mind frame, I'm not expecting it to go lower than that for the time being. We're pushing back close to a premium. So if we get to the premium, okay, we got a break in market structure on the 5 minute now right here. So now we got a break in market structure on the 5 minute right here. We're pushing. Let's go back to the 15 minute. Okay, 15 minute. The closest thing we got is a PDA, a 15-minute fair value gap that goes in between the premium and discount. So you can expect price to roughly get back to at least equilibrium, right? And then you want it hopefully to keep moving into the premium, but at least to equilibrium. Right now, the market is pushing, is not trying to give any form of retracement on the time frames that I like to watch. Okay, we got a break in market structure here, just above the midnight open. The next PDA is up over there. So coming from, we ran sell stops on the 5 minute. We bounced off of a 15-minute fair value gap. We got a 5 minute fair value gap that's in the premium. So we can, if you went long off of this right here, off of this fair value, off of this order block, you know what I'm saying? This high right here could be your target if you went long off of that, because that's a 15-minute PDA in a discount, and then this is a 5 minute previous high in the premium right at equilibrium, slight premium. Okay, we got a break in market structure here on the 5 minute. I'm gonna go down to skinny mini and see what skinny mini look like. Okay, huge. See, I hate when they have big what's names like this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this because the algos aren't, they not breaking it in two. The reason why I say they're not breaking it in two, because we've come so close to the well, it can still be breaking it in two. It's still, because we're still in the discount. So this is still equilibrium for the bottom half, right? So you're in a premium in the bottom half right now. So we're pushing back down. I'm on skinny mini right now. So the This is the breaking market structure that was on the 5 minute. Is also breaking market structure on skinny mini. We got see what the 4 minute look like. 4 minute huge candles. We wick down off of this right here. Let me see what we hit on this 5 minute. We did not run any highs. We did not run any highs. Okay. Just make sure we didn't run nothing 15 minute. We didn't run that on the 15 minute. Okay, so look at 3. 3 look just like the 4. Look at the 2. 2 got a slightly smaller fair value gap, but they still huge. The fair value gaps are huge. I don't like when they're huge. Okay, so skinny mini. Because anything in here, your stop would be way down here below this low at 35.85. And that's a huge stop loss at the bottom of the fair value gap on skinny mini, 93.75. Let me see. My math ain't mathing right now. My math ain't mathing right now. So we got the low is 85.25. The bottom of the gap is 93.75. 93.75 minus 85.25. 8.5 point right at the low. So that's 8.5 point right at the low. From the bottom of the fair value gap, 8.5 point right at the low. And then anything below the low that you want to add to it. Okay, so we came back. We got the breaking market structure. It came back. So far, it came back to the breaking market structure right here. And it's doing a little something. Let's see how far, if it retraced far enough back down. See what it do. Let me get off skinny mini, because skinny mini will start to fool you, start making you think it's doing stuff that it shouldn't do. That's why I like to watch it on the higher time frame so that I don't get confused. Because skinny mini may be showing, oh, it's a reversal, it's a reversal. But the higher time frame is not showing a reversal. You get caught up. So on the higher time frame, we came back, like I said, to the breaking market structure and pushed up on. But see, on the 5 minute, we're we came to this when we went past this breaker, this high broke this low, came boom, came back to the breaker, went up. I didn't even pay that no attention to just now. Now, you know what I'm saying? After the fact, we came back to this breaker right here and pushed up because this high broke this low. So these up close candles right here, that's your breaker right there. Came back to the breaker and pushed up. I was trying to see why did we bounce up right there. We bounced off of that breaker right there and pushed up. I would need for it to retrace down further for anything to be of interest of me, since, you know what I'm saying, I missed that breaker trade right there because I wasn't watching the breaker, and that looked like it might have been the trade. I missed that breaker trade. Yes, it was. Now all bets are off for any kind of retracement right now because we're in the premium. That's your target right there. That's your target right there coming from down there. That's your low-hanging fruit, should I say. We're in the premium. Now we're chasing price. I missed that breaker trade. I didn't even I was down on skinny mini, wasn't paying attention to this breaker right here. That was the trade right there. Got dog it. I'm finna get off this live. Y'all making me miss trades. I'm getting off the live. What y'all got? What questions y'all got in the chat, man? Y'all making me miss trades. What? I'll be quiet, but once the live over, I'll be talking. What y'all talking about, man? You got a comfortable looking chair. Oh, I can talk again. You told me. What's up, Trey? What's going on, man? Tell them boys I said what's happening in. What's going on, Sanjay? Good morning. Retired life. It's on the way, baby. It's on the way. We have equal highs at 363, 36, 34, 75. 36, 34, 75. Oh, up there. Okay. I think the market is going to go get, okay, then on 15 minutes. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. Good morning. Good morning, King Ali. Hey, King Ali, are you the same one that's got the thing that say Ali the GOAT on the thing? It's like it, but it's like a picture of Muhammad Ali and it say Ali the GOAT. Are you that same person or that's just somebody else? Love you, baby. Have a good day. Still studying breakers. What do you typically look for? Good question. What I typically look for, I look for a high that takes out a low and then gets like traded through with authority, right? We came up to this high right here. We came down, took out this low, and then we blast off, right? This high broke this low. When we trade back through it, the up close candles is the breaker, right? When you got a low, when you got let's say you got a low, and if we blast up and break a high and trade back through, right? Then the red candles is the breaker. You know what I'm saying? Like I just look for, I'm finna draw. Since I already missed my trade, I'm finna draw. Right. Let me share the right screen. Okay. Give me a screenshot. Get out of the way, calendar. All right, screenshot enabled. Right? So when it comes to breakers, right? When it comes to breakers, right? Let's just say we go up, right? We make a high right here. Just say we just say we trading down right there. So that's a low. That's a significant low right there, right? We go up, we make a high, we come down, and we break that low, right? Once we break that low, if we take back off and break that high, that's the breaker right there. We're looking for it to trade back down into that and go, right? So what that would look like, right? I ain't gonna make no wicks, right? I ain't gonna make no wicks. I'm just making candles, right? And the colors don't really matter. I'm just doing this. You know what? I ain't gonna do it like that. The colors don't matter. So I'm gonna make all yellow candles. So right here, let's say this candle and this candle, those are both green candles, right? These are both green candles right there, right? That would be the breaker right there. Let me change the color right here. Right, if both of these are green candles, this would be the breaker right there. If both of those are green candles, if this was the only green candle, right, just that one to be the breaker, because this high broke this low, right? This high broke that low, and then we came back through and broke the high. So now we're looking for price to come back down. And I typically try to look at like 50% of the breaker as my entry to go back up, right? And then just turn it on its head for breakers the other way. So let me try to get my mind together. We come up, make a low, right? We make a low, and then we come through and we break that high, and then we trade back through this low. This is the breaker right here. Looking for it to come back there and go. That's how I look for it. I just look for a previous low or a previous high that we trade through, and then have a violent move the other way and take out that high. You know what I'm saying? Then once we do that, then I'll be like, boom, that's the breaker right there. You know, I don't try to go through, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to go through and count the highs and lows until after the breaker is formed. Like, I start anticipating the breaker when I see a low and a high. I'll be like, okay, I'm watching this area to be a potential breaker if we break through this low. I'm watching this area to be a potential breaker if we break through this high. Like, because once we form the low or form the high, I start peeping it like, okay, if we come down here and break this, I'm looking for a violent move back through. If we go up there and break this, I'm looking for a violent move back through. I'll be like kind of peeping it in advance, trying to get my mind set. Hopefully that helped out. Hopefully that helped out right there. And as you see, like here, how we came up and then we came down and we broke that low, and then we took back off, right? When we came down and broke this low, it was like that was the time to be peeping and say, okay, this is the potential to be a breaker right there, right? This is the potential to be a breaker right there. It took, like over here, when we came this high, broke this low, you watching this candle here. Oh, okay, that's a potential breaker. But we came up here and we stopped at this fair value gap and sold back down. Breaker off the table for you. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here. You're not a breaker, right? And then when this high took out this low, now you're watching these candles as a breaker, right? Pow! Took off. We broke that high. Now you a breaker. Came back into the breaker there. Boom. Took off. Gone. And we got up into that fair value gap. And now we're back down here at this 15-minute order block, this 5-minute order block right there. Yeah, so hopefully that helped out on that. Hopefully that helped out on the breaker thing. Now I got to get my chart back together. All because of Father Legends. Now I got to get my chart back together. Look how y'all doing me today. Look at how y'all doing me today. All these just jokes, man. Y'all know I love y'all, man. I love y'all to death, man. If I made you money, put one in the chat. Hey, man, I ain't got my soul glow on, man. How y'all got me in here without my soul glow? Y'all got me tripping, man. I'm supposed to have my soul glow on. Come on, let me put my soul glow on. Just let your soul glow. I ain't even have my soul glow on, man. I knew we would get black. Miss Trace, cause I'm on. I always call you the Miss Trace. What's up, Gabriel? When you pulled up in here? Oh, that's somebody else. Okay, then. Got it. Appreciate it. You're welcome. You're very welcome. ICT got a video in the core mentorship talking about breakers where he break it down real good. It's in one of them months of the core mentorship where he talk about breakers. He break down like order block theory. He break down like breakers. He break down all kind of stuff. Like it's one of the videos where he break down breakers real good in there. Does that mean you enter breakers before it is confirmed that it's a breaker, like you would have entered at the bottom expected? No. If you're feeling risky, Randy, you can. If you're feeling like risky, Randy, you can. And like with the breakers, matter of fact, ICT talk about that in the breaker video when he talk about breakers and mitigation blocks. The breaker give you an opportunity to get short or get long twice. The mitigation block only give you an opportunity to get long or get short once. I'm about to draw again. This time I'm gonna move this stuff out the way. Hold up, let me share the screen. Okay, let me move it. Get off my screen here to learn to share. People can't see what I'm drawing. Oh yeah, you can see it. I'll draw it higher. I'm gonna move this stuff out the way so that I can have a place to draw. All right. Screenshot activated. Okay, so here we go. Let's say we're going up, right? We set a significant high, right? We come down. It don't matter where the low go. I'm just gonna go there. We make a low, and then boom, we break that high right there, right? We break that high right there. So when we come down right here, right, we broke that high right there. So now, and we're anticipating this to be a breaker because you bearish, right? You anticipating this to be a like you go up there, you make a low, and then you break through that high right there, right? So now you coming down, right? And when we come through right here and break that low, now this is the breaker, right? So you're looking for it, you look for price to come back here and then go short, right? So what ICT teach on, like, since like the breaker give you two opportunities, and the reason why the breaker give you two opportunities is because, like, just say you're bearish and your target is down here somewhere, right? So when you come up here and you run this liquidity above this high, when you start to sell off there, right, you can go in anywhere above this high, anywhere in this area right here, and start looking for an entry, right? A 1 minute entry, right? You can look for a 1 minute entry in this area right here because you already bearish and you anticipating this to be a breaker. But this right here, I call that the risky Roger, right? Because this takes way more skill than I possess to, you know what I'm saying, confidently navigate going short on an anticipation of a breaker, right? If I'm going short up here, it's based off of something that ain't got nothing to do with this breaker, right? I'm only looking to trade this breaker once it becomes a breaker. But if you know what I'm saying, if you only trade breakers and you locked in on breakers and that's all you watching for, once you identifying this is a possible breaker and we take out this high and we get a violent move down like that, once you get the breaking structure in this area right here on a lower time, let's say this a 15-minute breaker, right? But you get a violent move down on like the 5 minute, right? You get a violent move down on the 5 minute right here. This is a 15-minute breaker. You can drop down a skinny mini in this area and start looking to see if we got a breaking structure on the 1 minute, and then maybe do a breaking market structure, fair value gap retrace up here, and then come down, right? And when we come down here and start bouncing back up, you can take profit on a trade that you went short up here. When it bounced back up to the breaker, go short again. Whereas I'm trying to go short at this breaker and you went short, profit, went short again, profit. You know what I'm saying? But that's like higher skill stuff. That's way more skill than I got. That's way more skill than I got. That's it, man. That's it. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna go ahead and call it. We're still flirting around equilibrium, look like. Yes, we're still flirting around equilibrium. We went back up to equilibrium. Like we said, we bounced off that breaker, went up, came back down to the same area again. Bounced off that breaker, went up to premium, went up a little bit higher, then came back down to the discount again, came back down to that same area, and then pushed back up, back around equilibrium again. We got buy side liquidity resting above this right here in the premium. So this one here appears to have come back to this order block. When I was talking about the 5-minute order block that we had, when I mentioned the 5-minute order block, this swing came down to the 5-minute order block and pushed back up. It hasn't made it back to a premium. The premium right here could be this buy side liquidity right there in on the premium side, because we haven't hit anything in the premium yet to get out of this order block trade. Another trade that I did not take, drawing picture pages for, who asked me that? Who asked me that time? Was that Here to Learn and Share? Yes, Here to Learn and Share. Another trade, Here to Learn and Share. Hey, I'm just joking with y'all, man. These just jokes. We are family. Hey, y'all. I got all my brothers and sisters with me. Yeah. So, we did y'all look at that bridge video? Did y'all look at that bridge video that ICT? I looked at that bridge video last night. It was some good information in that bridge video. He was talking about, for anybody who didn't look at the bridge video, it was some good information in there. Talk about like building bridges and how to like connect your trade ideas to where you want it to go. You like how I be talking about using the PEMDAS. He don't call it PEMDAS. I call it PEMDAS because that's just what makes sense in my mind. It's the order of operations. And you know what I'm saying? He be breaking down how, okay, this is the, I think he say conception. This is like the start of the bridge right here. This is the conception, right? So we're in a discount. Get out of here, line. We're in a discount right below our equilibrium. And this is the conception of the bridge, right? Our thesis is that we're going to take out this swing high up here in the premium. That's our thesis, right? So this is the conception of the bridge. I think he called it conception of the bridge, right? The start of the bridge. And so we got to build the bridge to get to our target, right? So what's in between our target and the conception of the bridge, right? Then we start looking through the price action to see potential targets and scale outs, shave points, potential roadblocks, adding points you can add to the trade, just all the stuff that's in between. Those are the PDAs that we be looking for, right? So looking at the bottom half of the PDA, you know how I'll be like, the market might break it down and it may give you an opportunity to, you know, so like if you miss the trade down here, right, then the market may give you opportunity if you break the discount in half and be like, okay, it may push back up to a premium for the discount part and it come back down and give you a second entry. He don't talk about that on that video, I don't think, But that's what you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, okay, I got this discount PD array. Oh, price reacted to it. It's coming back. Oh, it's giving me opportunity to get back in. You know what I'm saying? I got these highs right here. That can be a potential shaving point when I'm entering down here. The first thing I see in the premium is this swing high. That can be a potential shaving point right there when I'm coming from down here. But my target is up there, right? That's a potential shaving point right there. Then we coming over here. We got previous lows over here, right? Previous lows. That's a PD array, right? We got previous lows over there, right? Boom. That could be a potential shaving point. As you see, boom, we came up here, hit those previous lows. We came back down. That's a PDA over there, right? So those previous lows, right? And then it's all the stuff. We coming back down to the discount again. We're in the discount. What are we doing? Blah, 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 blah. We do whatever we do. And then boom, we go back up and finally we hit our target. But the building bridges video, it's a lot of good information in there. It's like, it's one of the ones where he just jawboning for a long time, but it's like gems inside there. And it's just talking about like reading the price, the same stuff we do on here every day. How I try to go through and read the price action like a steamy novel. Just go through and read the price action like a steamy novel, and you know, just start it and folk. Don't be like little Timmy Rogers and try to trade everything. Just focus on your one trade. Look for your one setup, your one entry, your one thing you're gonna do, and call it a day. We pushing back down. We push back down pretty good. Let's go up 15 minutes, see what we got going on. Okay, so 15 minutes. We got this long wick. We kind of revisiting. All right. Look at the hourly candle, see what's going on the hourly. Okay, on the hourly, we just back. It's just a wick. Just a wick on the hourly. Back to the close to the New York close. Okay. All right. If we don't take out this sell side, we potentially gonna form a daily swing low. If we don't take out this sell side today, we're gonna form a swing low. If, like, just say if this is the daily low that we made here, if we don't take out the sell side, we're gonna be forming a daily swing low right there. And if price plays out like it normally does, usually when we make that swing, we at least get 1 day of follow through. Even if it just go up and then just reverse again, we typically get like 1 day of like that momentum. Remember when we used to do that? When we make the swing sound? Yeah, so just keeping that in mind, keeping that on the radar. On the 4 hour. Nothing going on there. Because we already came back. We already came back to that 4 hour order block. We came right there. Boom. Hit that 4 hour order block, pushed up. So that's been used already. We came down, ran all of these lows under here, wicked up. And right now, just kind of flirting. So nothing on the 4 hour. Nothing on the 60. Nothing on the 15. Just looking at what we got going on. Reading this steamy novel. We're reading this steamy novel. Okay. It's a 4 minute. We got a 4 minute order block that we did. Yes. Because we got into the wick. We got into the wick up here. We barely touched it there and took off, but right here we just came back down into it. Right there for real. Let me see what's a little lower. All right, we didn't connect that. We got a break in market structure right there. It's a closure, barely a closure below that. And we're in the discount right here. So it might slide a little bit. We got a 4-minute break in market structure, but these lower time frames, that's what I say, these lower time frames be making you think, hey, we reversing. And then sometimes you don't be reversing. Like on the 3-minute. All right, we came into this. Like on the 3-minute, we ain't getting a closure below anything. We wicked up. There's no closure below anything, any of these lows over here. You got to be careful on these lower time frames. You can go, okay, 2-minute fair value gap. We came down into it. We got a 2-minute fair value gap right there. Okay, so that's why we hanging out down here. We ran, we closed below these lows right here. We got a huge 2-minute fair value gap right there. Yeah, we're going to need to get on down there and get that. We need to go ahead and handle that business before going back up. We got a real big 2-minute fair value gap. 1 minute. Oh, yeah, I remember this because remember I said I hate when they got these big old fair value gaps like that. We got a 1-minute fair value gap and we got a 1-minute fair value gap right down here. Yeah, I remember that now. So we got a break in market structure right here. We came to equilibrium. Got a break in market structure there. Yeah, so we looking like we pushing down to try to come get this. We already in the discount. I ain't a big fan of trying to go short in the discount unless, you know what I'm saying, my target is to like just keep flushing, but the market ain't giving me keep flushing vibes. I mean, I can be wrong. It can keep flushing, but if I'm not in the premium of the dealing range that I see the market like really sticking to, which we keep coming back to this premium up here. If I'm not in the premium, I'm not a big fan of trying to go short in the discount area. And like if the market was just hanging out, if the market never went back to the premium and it was using the lower half as a premium and discount, then I wouldn't mind shorting below this equilibrium line. But since the market keeps pushing up into this premium, right, it's attacking PDAs in the premium. That's giving me like, hey, we're still using this entire dealing range up here. You know what I'm saying? From top to the bottom. I'm getting hungry, y'all. We've been on here for an hour and 12 minutes. About to go get me something to eat. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me this long. I'll see y'all tonight. I got to go by the store. Oh my goodness. What did Calandra ask me to get? She asked me to get something. I got to text her. I can't remember what she asked me to get. I got to go by the store. I got to get me something to eat. I probably won't go to the store to, what is it, 10:13. I'll eat. I might eat something and then go to the store. I might go to the store and then eat because I don't have any. I ran out of honey bunches of oats. I'll see y'all tonight at 6:30. Tell a friend that we're doing it at 6:30 and not 7:30. What do y'all prefer, man? Do y'all prefer doing? I'm gonna leave it up to y'all before I get off of here. Do y'all prefer to just make the price action recap at 7:30 from now on, or do y'all want to revert back to doing it at 6:30 after football season over? So if y'all want to just stick with 7:30 from now on, put a 1 in the chat. If y'all want to revert back to 6:30 after football season open, put a 2 in the chat. They say 27 people on here. I said put a 2 in the chat. Okay, so we got a 6:30. Cheese and rice. Why? Why? We got 2 2s. So that's 3 6:30s. It's 27 people, 25 people. Somebody left when I said that. 2 2 2. All right, so we got 1 2 1 7:30 1 8. Oh, I hate you. I hate you. Oh, it's like 28 people still on here. Wow, I don't see any. All right, so we got 6:30, 6:30, 7, 6:30, 6:30, 6:30. Hey, Christina, you voting like 15 times, Christina. You want 6:30 or 7? Man, y'all too much for me, man. I ain't even gonna ask you. After football season is going back to regular time, 6:30. Just like that. Y'all playing out here, man. I'm hungry too. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. I see y'all at 6:30 tonight because Timothy not having football practice. And we're just going back to 6:30 because I tried to let y'all vote on it. And I see 5s and 8s and 3s and 36s and all kind of stuff. He's thank you. I think his fever might have broke overnight. He was doing better yesterday. His fever had went away, and then last night his fever had come back again, and he started feeling a little pinked. Yesterday we didn't give him anything yesterday because they have to be 24 hours without medication, without a fever. So if we give him something to control the fever, then but he did good throughout the day. And then today, I haven't checked with him yet. Sound like he up now because I heard somebody coughing out there. So sound like he up now, but he's doing better. Thank you. I see y'all at 6:30, man. If you're gonna trade safe. If you're gonna watch the market, read it like a steamy novel. I see y'all at 6:30, man. Gone.